Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Strikeout Bear Quick Beer Reviews Non-Alcoholic Edition with your pals, Alan and Rapid Dave and Rapid Dave.
I'm Alan.
What's up, bud?
Oh, nothing, brother. Just living the dream. How you doing?
Phenomenal.
Spectacular.
We'll just say that. So you brought this malt beverage over to me. You said, I want to review it. We're going to have it on the show tonight. I was like, okay, fine. We have DrinkSip 311 Stealing Hoppy Hours Hazy IPA. There you go, right there.
Yeah. So this cosmic fusion of DrinkSip and the legendary band 311 has birthed a non-alcoholic Hazy IPA, generously loaded with Cascade, Centennial, Dorado, Mosaic, Citra, Idaho, and Motueka hops, creating an aromatic masterpiece. This brew delivers hints of tropical fruit and melon, resting gently on the palate. Crafted with the best ingredients from DrinkSip's vendor relationships and selected by Peanut himself, it's a punchy, hoppy, yet easy drinking hazy IPA that stands tall in true New England style. This brew is the real deal. And DrinkSip is one of those, you've had a lot of these pop up here lately. Mm-hmm. Completely non-alcoholic brewery.
Yeah.
That's all they brew is non-alcoholics.
Ooh, that's an interesting smell. You should smell that. Just see what's going on. Yeah, I spelled a little bit right there. Love the can. Love it. You know, when I see 311 again, it's like, oh, here we go again. It's like,
I didn't even know this was non-alcoholic when I bought it.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, oh, I'm buying this. Yeah. Like, it's just.
Because there's two of them, right? There's 311. Well, there's more than two, but you got Deftones and 311.
Right.
So we'll do Deftones probably next week. But we're going to have some further on the show tonight. If you didn't catch it, go back and watch it. Strikeout Beer, your least favorite podcast, live stream.
But yeah, they've got an artist series, which has the 311 and the Deftones on it. And when I saw the Deftones one, I thought it was because there's one of the breweries, I can't remember who it is, but
Drecker?
It might be Drecker.
Yeah. I can see the can.
But has a Deftones beer.
Phantom something? I don't know.
And then I saw this, I was like, oh, it's another Deftones beer. And the 311 beer was right next to us. So I grabbed them both and then noticed they were both NAs. I was like, oh, that works perfect.
Give it a whiff. I want to.
It smells pretty tasty.
You sure?
Citrusy.
I smell something different.
It smells citrus.
Is that what you smell?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm getting citrus.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'd let you smell mine, but that's just gross.
I mean, yeah. It's an interesting taste.
It is.
I don't know what that is.
A little sweetness?
It's a little sweet and a bit thin. Yeah, I don't know. What is that?
It's got a little sweetness with it. For sure.
For a hazy, it should have you already talked about did they mention the hops or anything like that he used?
Maybe it's the melon because it's got vibrant hints of tropical fruit and melon that guide the effortlessly across the palate.
That's what you got.
It's Cascade, Centennial, Dorado, Mosaic, Citrus, Idaho, and Motueka.
I'm not getting any of those unless Motueka is the melon. It's all melon.
Well, we had something with Motueka earlier, and it didn't have that melon flavor.
Oh, it was Motueka. Right?
Yeah.
I'm getting. I think it's definitely a lot of melon.
Maybe the Idaho is Idaho.
No, it's not melon.
No. I don't know, but it's definitely got like a melon flavor, like a little bit of a sweetness that you get with it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
It carved up really hard. You know, most of your NAs will carb. It just over carbonated. This one's not too bad, but you can see right there, like, you know, it's got that pale, that murky color. So like we had earlier with the hazy. The head's paper white.
Very smooth.
Tons of bubbles, tiny bubbles. Yeah, smooth.
It's got average score 3.73 out of 5 on Untapped out of 53 ratings.
Yeah, there you go.
So still kind of new. There's only been 77 total check-ins.
Yeah.
62 unique. Only 53 ratings on it, but it's definitely got a sweetness to me.
It's a different taste. And I think with these NAs, you just kind of run into there's some issues there, right? Where you're going to get that traditional. I don't even get the traditional aftertaste from the NA on this one.
There's no water taste to it. Like sometimes you get a little watered down.
Thin, but it's not giving me like any of those hops or whatever that mentioned. I don't taste any of those. All I kind of taste is like a melon or a little sweetness. I don't know, but it's not bad. I would say I was thrown off by the smell because it's supposed to be a hazy IPA.
Apparently, you can get this at Celestial because someone checked in that they were drinking this at Celestial.
Well, a lot of breweries have done that though.
Yeah.
They started picking up like NA options and things like that because the next generation behind us, most of them don't drink. They don't they don't drink like craft beer. They don't drink alcohol and stuff like that because they blame it on like their parents and all that kind of stuff or whatever. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, my kids have they kick back a couple cold ones.
No.
You know?
But it's also like you've got a lot of people who are taking the DD a lot more serious than it was in our generation.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
just be honest.
Oh yeah. That's what you have to do these days.
Right.
I mean,
So-
well, texting is more dangerous than DD, but Jesus.
But anyways,
Yeah.
but I mean, all in all, it's pretty tasty. Like it's not bad at all.
Getting just a different taste to it, and like I said,
I think
thought
it's that sweetness that's throwing you off because you don't
It's
get a
gotta
lot
be.
of beers that have that sweetness in
it
it.
shouldn't be that sweet for a hazy. A hazy should be fruity, juicy, and like that. But it's more.
It's that melon taste though,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
your melons are sweet, right?
Yeah.
And
Maybe we'll
so
call it tropical. We'll say tropical.
yeah,
Yeah. So we're getting a tropical flavor there, but it's just a little bit more apparent or abundant on this one than most beers. But yeah, it's just
a lot of
something
flavor for an NA.
Yeah. Not saying I'm not going to have it. Again
Yeah, I
if
think
had
that
to.
sweetness. I mean, I'm definitely
Yeah.
going to have some more here in a little bit, on the show. But that sweetness throws you off because you don't have a lot of beers that have that sweetness in it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. Is
It always
typically
goes
with
like
your
sweetness or bitterness, right?
right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But that's just. And I don't even know if sweetness is the right word, but it's like
I don't know what that is.
it's again it's a little sweet, but it's good. I'm definitely enjoying it. I'm gonna finish this off.
I think I think with this air, I'll knock it back real quick. I think it's another good option. This is something that we never had before. And DrinkSip, obviously, this is our first beer from DrinkSip.
Yeah.
I don't have any problems with NA beers entering the market. Make as many as you can, make as many as you want, because I think that's something else that people enjoy. They're like, I get to have a beer or something that tastes like a beer, and I don't feel left out if I go to social events or I do this or I do that, but I don't drink, right? But you can have something like this.
All of a sudden, it's not that right.
Yeah,
I mean, I come over here and do strikeout beer,
Yeah.
and then I still got to drive home, so
Yeah.
it's not like I can just be pounding beers.
Mhm.
So having non-alcoholic options that are good and flavorful and different
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yep.
Right. So yeah, definitely the more you've seen the non-alcoholic section grow to where it was just a couple to, we got a whole 4-foot section now. Oh, we got 8 foot. I think it's up to like 16 feet now. At Total
quite
Wine now,
extensive, yeah.
right?
Even the
It's
big
almost
brands have
it's
hopped
almost
on.
got its own whole aisle, but it's not just the beers that you're getting and the hop waters, but you're also getting the liquor. You can go get non-alcoholic whiskey, non-alcoholic tequila,
Mhm.
and all of that. And they've even got the pre-mixed cocktails. You get the non-alcoholic old fashions and Moscow mules and all of that already pre-mixed and made. So it's the NA scene is definitely blown up a lot.
It's good too. It's we get involved with it more around like dry January
Right.
or
Sober
sober
October.
October and things like that. But then again, there's some days where you're just like, I just want a beer, but I got S to do.
I got crap to do.
Yeah, I got stuff to do later, and I don't want to be sitting there just be falling over. I don't want the hangover. I just don't want the hangover. I'm over 40. The hangover hurts, and it hurts for days now. So if I can limit that, but I still get my little beer fix in, little taste,
Little something,
watching
something.
the game,
Right.
hey, I'm in.
Yep.
So, but this one, I'll give it a thumbs up. It's a questionable thumbs up. I'll say that just because
Okay.
I don't know what's going on with that flavor.
So
But
where are you at rating wise with this out of 5? Average score is 3.73 on it out of 53 ratings. I'm probably sitting at about a 3.25 on this one. And can be probably talking into a higher score after I have another one or two.
3 for me. Just because, after I'm listening to all the hops, I'm listening to like the profile and the base and all that kind of stuff. It didn't kind of match up with me, but then again, it could be just be me, right? So I'm not going to dog points there, but it's actually a tasty beer. So I give it over half, I give it above a 2.5 because it's quite
a good beer.
tasty
It's good.
actually.
Yeah.
And then I like 311. I like the can art. So that gets a bump.
Can
there.
art's awesome.
But yeah, no, just an interesting taste,
Yeah.
but it's a thumbs up for me and I will try again.
Yeah. So have you guys had this yet? Let us know. If you haven't, go get some, try it. let us know. But hey, guys, as always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you later. Deuces.
How to have fun anytime, anywhere. Step 1. Go to ChumbaCasino.com.
ChumbaCasino.com. Got it.
Step 2. Collect your welcome bonus.
Come to Papa welcome bonus.
Step 3. Play hundreds of casino-style games for free.
That's a lot of games. All for free?
Step 4. Unleash your excitement.
Woohoo!
Chumba Casino has been delivering thrills for over a decade. So claim your free welcome bonus now and live the Chumba life. Visit ChumbaCasino.com.